Hi, what's going on guys? It's Almond. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. In today's video, I'm going to go over the KAR98K and how to do the emblem challenges, like best way and everything like that. I had these done pretty quickly, quicker than the Dragunov, that's for sure. Just because, I like using the KAR98 and it's a pretty fun sniper rifle. I mean, I do get hit markers and everything, but I mean, it is what it is. So, challenges were here's the challenge. I'm almost done even getting the gold calling card and the platinum one, so I'll probably unlock those just because I use them over time. These are like the only two, this and the MK2 are like the only two snipers I really use. But down the list, okay, long shot with scout combat rifle optic. So the build I built for this, and note to self, I do my matches in ground war for these challenges just for snipers, just because the long shots and it's easier to do them in ground war. The map I recommend is Promenade, so you can do this on all the other maps as well. It's just that I recommend Promenade because it's just a straightaway and it's just easier to do long shots on there. But the build I had, so I obviously have to have a scout combat optic, reticle. I had this one on, so I just was running this. I mean, you could have the default one too, it doesn't matter. It's just, what's your personal preference. I had a laser just because, more ADS speed, but I mean, also this is long shots, so you guys don't have to be, quick scoping and try to get long shots. I mean, I'm just building a class that I would recommend or what I would use. So I had the biggest barrel just because I wanted the damage range just to be straight and the bullet velocity, and I don't have to worry about it. So I put the biggest barrel on it. Stock, I mean, I would just put ADS speed, in case. So whatever thing they use, run that. And then I would run either a rear grip or a perk, so like FMJ or like for me I use recon, just because when I'm trying to get my long shots, I want to be able to see the enemy nameplate, so I can just easily line it up. Just because I'm getting long shots. I mean, this is the easiest way to get it. I mean, there's multiple other ways that you can do this, but this is just the way that I choose to. So this is like my basic build for this. And if I'm far away on Promenade, like stuff like that, I don't need sleight of hand. That's not even needed. And I don't need ADS stuff. Like I don't need sprint to fire. I mean, maybe you can run sprint to fire. Like maybe you could take off the F tag, just because it just gives you ADS speed. So maybe take off the F tag and put on a what's it called, stipple grip tape, just because you can get that sleight of hand, or not sleight of hand, sprint to fire. So that's something I would run. So this is like basically ideal. I mean, the real grip and the stock, that's personal preference. So that's how you do the first challenge, and it's just literally be far away and just doing the challenges on Promenade in ground war, best way. Note to self, I mean, I don't even know if you could do these challenges in Warzone or anything like that. I don't know. So this is mainly for people who have the game. I always forget to mention that. And also, if you do want to support the channel, just watch the entire video, and that's the best way you can support the channel. That's all that matters. Back into the video. So long shots, that's basically how you do it. You just have that class setup that I gave you, and Promenade is the best way to do this. Just camp C area. That's basically how I did it. C area, and then you can look over on, there's like a bunch of head glitches like on boxes and stuff like that, and just mount on those. You can do those like pretty straightforward. Quick scopes, this is your guys' personal preference too, but what I usually build, I run around. So whenever I'm doing my quick scopes, I don't even run a barrel, like I don't care. So the setup I use is sniper scope, tag laser, ADS speed with my stock, and then I don't run recon. Actually, I run a sleight of hand because reloading with like a sniper scope is longer than it is without a scope. But if you don't want to use a sniper scope because you're worried about the glint, then I mean you have all range to use whatever attachment you want. You can operate a reflex sight, a flip, any of those. But if you are using a sniper scope, just remember, or like any scope that or any scope that has a glint, it's going to take longer to reload than it is with a sniper scope. Like, well, sniper scopes can take the longest and stuff like that. But like if I'm running like a no scope, or like I'm not even running a scope, or just like running like a scout optic, for example, it's gonna reload quicker. But that's why I run sleight hand. The sniper scope is just easier for me to quick scope with, just because I've been used to it. I've been sniping with this exact setup. This is like usually my sniper setup that I run all the time, so that's how I just basically do those challenges pretty quickly. So I did quick scopes really quick. I didn't have to worry about like registration of it like not working or anything like that. It just worked easily for me, just because I've been so used to quick scoping with the car. Hipfire kills, this one was like, I mean, all I have to do is just run up to them. So same strat like I always talk about, run tune-up. This is like the ideal setup. I mean, I just run Kimbo pistols just because I'm used to it. I mean, I run snapshot just to get the basic overview of everything, and then C4 in case like somebody's C4ing me and it just annoys me that I pull out the C4. But for the hipfire kills, I basically take off the sniper scope because, you know, I need to be able to reload and run around quicker. So then I just put the highest barrel on here just so I don't have to worry about you know, bullet velocity or anything like that. That's just basically what I run. And even if you want, you could take off the barrel and you could put on a monolithic suppressor just because you get damage range. It's the same thing as the barrel, you do get damage range, it's just like you get sound suppression. So I mean, it's good for like running behind enemy lines and, you know, just trying to get that quick hip fire kill. But I just been used to running the barrel just for this specific challenge. I mean, you could do this, you don't have to do this exact setup. I mean, I always take off the barrel and I can still be doing this hip fire kills with the sniper scope and sniping at the same time. It's this is what I prefer, and this is what I'm just used to. So the same basic setup. I mean, you can take off, I mean, you can put down like recoil suppression too. I mean, it's not like you don't want to worry about the recoil stabilization, I mean, and, you know, put on recoil control. That's just your guys' thing. But I mean, this was the class setup I used, and I was used to it. So that's how I finished my hip fires pretty quickly, and, you know, I just went through them pretty quick. 2 attachments, 25 mounted long shot kills. Like I say in all my other sniper ones, always run the shield, the deployable cover. It's so good because you can mount, basically you can set it up wherever you want. If there's no mounted area, set it up wherever you want, just get mounted on that, just snipe. 2 attachments that I would recommend for the KAR98 is let's take off everything. I usually just run the sniper scope. This is just me personally. I run the sniper scope and then the highest barrel, just because I don't want to, you know, damage range and stuff like that. So I could be shooting people from far away and I don't have to worry about it, because you do need long shots. It's not something that you get close range. So these are the 2 attachments I ran and just stayed mounted on my wall, and just it was simpler for that. Same thing promenade, but promenade is what I recommend. You can go wherever you guys want and just find out your own way. Promenade on ground war is just so perfect for me. It's just so easy to get my challenges done on that map. So that's something I would recommend. But those are the 2 attachments I ran. If you don't want to run a sniper scope and you're not, you know, comfortable with it, run a different scope. And if you don't even want to run a scope, take off the scope, leave the barrel, and put something else that you guys want, you know. But that's something I would recommend. I mean, you don't have to copy my instructions, but this is what I recommend. But yeah, those are for the challenges, and let's go a quick overview of how the emblems look, and you know, was it worth it, was it not, you know, type of thing. So if we go to our identity, and then we go to emblems, we'll go, I think I can sort this by alphabetical. So I think that that's what I should have realized when I did this, so I can just easily look through all of them. So let's see, I think, oh, here we go. But these aren't in order, I don't know why. But we'll just start off with gold. So here's gold, KAR98. It doesn't have a sniper scope or anything like that. It's just, you know, the base thing. So this is how it looks. Something, you know, I wouldn't run personally, but maybe like the obsidian one I was probably able to run. So that's gold. Here's platinum. You know, platinum is, you know, is what you can see like all of these have like the camo in the background, and you guys can see like basically straightforward. And then we have the Damascus one. The Damascus one is just, you know, it's Damascus and obsidian just both look good. I mean, this one has a skull on it while the other one has dual swords. So yeah, so this is how the Damascus one looks. And then here's the obsidian one, and this is the final one that you unlock. So the emblem challenges aren't that hard for most part. It's just that it's just a grind, and that's the whole point of this game, just to have grind so people can do stuff while they're not bored. And yeah, I can still do all the challenges. Like if you guys look, yeah, like it looks like I'm more of an end game type player. But if you guys look, if I go to my challenges, I have yet to do any of these. I still have to do all of these. I mean, the ones that I check mark I've done. I still have to do all of these, and I just haven't been bothered because some of these are like gunfight related. Like this one, I don't play, like, what are the chances of me getting SMGs? Like if there's an SMG specific gunfight, then yeah, I'll be doing these challenges. It's just I don't want to be running these, and it's just annoying for me personally because I don't want to be running around and just be doing this stuff. But it is what it is. I mean, I'll unlock the shotgun because I think this is a new shotgun, and it looks pretty sick. So I might try to unlock some of these challenges and then do a showcase of these different variants, and, you know, show how to unlock all this type of stuff. And yeah, we'll see that in like a later type video. And then also there's these intel challenges I might do during, you know, whenever I get the chance, and I'll do a video about it too. But we'll see in like a later time. But that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed all the card challenges, you know, KAR98K challenges, and, you know, unlocking them and stuff like that. So don't forget to leave a like on this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. We're almost at 300 subs. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.